What's good? What's going on? Troll Bridge Media here. You seen the thumbnail. I feel like Yoshi G just got robbed. She got robbed for the belt. I feel like I'm not gonna say no names because you know how certain people make it want to seem like the blog is about them. It's about Yoshi G and PRISTAVIA. There are some people that have Yoshi G being 30'd by PRISTAVIA. Cause I wrote down each round. I wrote down the times on how much they did. I wrote down when they got reaction, when they didn't get reaction. But I'm not facing that into face value. Because if you put their material on like put it on paper, Yoshi G wins. PRISTAVIA to me did not have enough. The way these vets try to dress it up for PRISTAVIA, it was not the case. And let's talk about these comments before I talk about these bars. So I had put in the community tab, who did y'all have winning? Only if you watched it. Over 1,000 people voted. 77% say PRISTAVIA, 23% says Yoshi G. And I've also took some comments from the battle. Yes, I took some comments from the battle. I'm about to just let the beans be spilled. Let the beans be spilled. Alright? So, comment coming from Yasin Tor. This was like an hour ago when they dropped the battle. I gave this 2 watches. And I had Yoshi G rounds 1 and 2. Gave PRISTAVIA round 3. So, in the comments, the person said, Yoshi's pen is on a different level, but she got to compose it better so the audience can catch how good she is. PRISTAVIA definitely outperformed her and had the crowd. I got 2-1 with Yoshi taking it because Yoshi's 2 and 3rd round was ill. If she has Yoshi G the 2nd and 3rd round, and I have Yoshi G the 1st and the 2nd, it's looking like a 30 for PRISTAVIA. Because Yoshi G's first round was layered. Layered to a T, I tell you. Layered to a T. And I'm about to continue. Let me just make sure that everything is, I got my ducks in order, you know what I'm saying? Now, let's get back to the other comment. Miss me with all that. Yoshi G got jump out gun titles. They both got tested. This is like PRISTAVIA's 3rd or 4th battle that was 3 rounds. She did a lot of 1 rounds. So this was a test to see how she would do with the crowd. She did well and still has to grow. Now Yoshi G's test was to see if she could stand with the stars. So Yoshi G's test was to see how she could handle the star power behind the rookie. Because, you know, these vets want to place this rookie on this pedestal of being top tier off of this battle. This blasphemy, to say the least. Another comment says, Yoshi was spitting. I watched it live, and before they started rapping, I said to myself, it's kind of crazy Gun Titles was all on the stage screaming after her first bar. I swear, and they were gassing PRISTAVIA. It's not a narrative. I see it on camera. What's being shown? Yoshi G was being shown love in the first round. Then all of a sudden, Gun Titles get on the stage. The crowd switches on Yoshi. Just because on PRISTAVIA's side, you got Sue Surf, Tay Rock, Chess, Easy. And then you got PRISTAVIA sending shots saying that Averb got 30. When no one behold, it's a 2-1 either way. I don't know what they be watching. Hey, if you're watching this, you can share it. This is about to be my best one. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but we're gonna be here for a minute. Another comment. Person said, both ladies came with it. I don't like Yoshi's material when I first watched the battle live. When I rewatched though, I realized how much slick-ish she snuck in and gave her the W. However, schemers like Yoshi have to learn to highlight better. Because people would miss material every time. Definitely a style clash, but better for a puncher though, because punchers are easy to follow. I really would call it a preference battle. Would love to see this without Gun Titles there. Surf was irritating. I gave the first to PRISTAVIA and the last two to Yoshi off of material. Overall, Priz performed better though. First of all, I don't understand how people are giving PRISTAVIA the first round, because she didn't really do enough for me. She did not really do enough for me. Then you go down to this one. One person said Yoshi 2-1. Hold up. PRISTAVIA was getting heavy reaction for simple lines and setups. I am telling you, PRISTAVIA's lines were so simple. It was hard to even pick a good bar because everybody was like going overbearing, over exaggerating her lines like they were so amazing and intricate. Like, stop. We are grown adults. One dude said something was crazy. I cannot wait to get into these bars. But we need the truth out. Yoshi G need that belt. Where were the judges? You know, because depending on Midnight Madness, they were supposed to get 7 judges. There's no judges to judge this battle. Because I'm pretty sure this was done in Midnight Madness. Yoshi G would have won. And then Sue Surf would have been sick. He would have been sick. Then another person, Rico West. The crowd was rocking with Yoshi till Surf. My bad, hold up. The crowd was rocking with Yoshi till Surf, Chess, and Rock stepped on the stage. LOL, just unfair. As soon as they stepped on the stage, the crowd love switched. That's what the star power does. Yoshi G's fight wasn't with PRISTAVIA, it was with the crowd, with the group behind her. Hopefully, to serve modes PRISTAVIA better with better intricate lines, not with those simpleton lines. Like, that's crazy. One person said, another person said, all gas and crowd reaction aside, Yoshi had better material. She came bar the TF up. Sidebar, fellas. Imagine a bride telling you, my shoulders are broad and my knuckles are hard. Disgusting. What? And then PRISTAVIA downplayed Yoshi, talking about the way her body looks and talking about she needs to get work done. Do you not know the bad things BBLs could do to your body? You could die. But that's another story. That's another story. This other person said the battle difficult to judge. Yoshi had endless bars, but P had bar after bar. Good battle. What bar after bar, my guy? I give Yoshi the edge because the stage presentation is funny as. One person said Stay was cooking, but the crowd was hating on Yoshi. They was like, let her talk. She had some ish too. Yoshi used cluster bombs and schemes in a second. She's way more layered than PRISTAVIA. Because like in the spaces, they was talking about she was sound like a robot. I didn't hear her sound like a robot. She rapped the same when she went against Lady Caution. She rapped the exact same. Yoshi held her own and actually was spitting bars, but Pat was too much and had too much crowd control. Reminds of a female goods. Plus, the main popular guys were on Pat's side, so Yoshi had no chance. So basically, they are giving this girl the win based on the star power that was behind her. Because on the simplest bar, Sue Surf told, I think it was in the second round when he told, like, make Yoshi take her jacket off. I was like, what? This is hot. What has happened to the culture? We need truth. We need validation. So, if you actually listen to what Yoshi G is saying, she can rap. I think she needs to work on her delivery. This battle was very closer. This battle was way closer than people are saying. Material-wise, I think Yoshi was more layered. Just the delivery is a bit off. You can definitely hear the QP flow, but I don't think that flow suits her. Only QP can flow that way. I don't think QP is writing for her. I just think she admires that kind of flow, went up and adopted it. That flow works, but only in a smaller setting. Yoshi is a firecracker. I think a Loso type flow would suit her. Very direct, layered material, and clear. There was another person commented and said, Yoshi's pen, fire. Bar after bar, scheme after scheme. Pris was bar delivery, was fire too, but bar for bar, PRISTAVIA cannot stand with Yoshi. Also, PRISTAVIA was taking too long to get to the room shakers, and Gun Titles was doing too much in the background. Reminds me of an old dot mob. It's kind of annoying, don't you think? Don't you think That gun title is reminding fans of a dot mob. Is gun titles the new dot mob? Pristavia came with them room shakers and went off and got the dub. False. That's what somebody else commented. You know, I gotta add both. However, Yoshi G's bars was definitely heavy and slept on. There's people who slept on her second round. But it's alright. We're gonna go over the bars. Yoshi had the entire package very well rounded. What's funny is this guy said Pristavia won, but how you gonna say Yoshi had the entire package and was well rounded, but you still gave Pristavia the round, the battle? Only Yoshi stopped quoting Bible verses. That proverb you quoted is not in the book of Proverbs. I want to see Yoshi versus Jazz and Tavia versus Shayna Ashley. You trying to get Pristavia out of here. Like, even though Shayna Ashley hasn't been back since, I think, 2-3 years, respectfully. Another person said Yoshi got this one. She won on cam. She definitely, like, if this was on caffeine and you got the culture in it, Yoshi would have won. We would have had a different talk in the spaces about the battle. And then you would have had a mad surf. He was like, dang, I gotta get my belt. He might not get the belt. Hey, I'm not lying, am I? I know I'm not lying. Hey, if you watching this, share it, subscribe. Let's get busy. I'm about to show face. You feel me? Then the last one, Yoshi 2-1. Alright, so Yoshi G, she went first. So I'm gonna go over the things that I caught. So, like, I did jot down the whole round, but then I dissected what was good, what was not. So, the first thing Yoshi G starts off with. This is when Yoshi G had crowd reaction in the first round. She said, ladies and gentlemen, the devil's granddaughter, y'all can hear me. And she got a reaction off of that, off the start. Then she said, I said, ladies and gentlemen. So she repeated what she said before. Worshiping God, pen of the year. She been working on bars, skipping church, neglecting God, gotta rehearse. For a card, who you loving, because your actions can rip a person apart like your husband. I know it's a fact that you hurting his heart. Wake up out your bed whenever Surf wanna spar. What? Because, you know, Surf got to get her ready for the battle, but her material was not layered like he's trying to say that it was going to be amazing or something. It was average. Like Pristavia wrote mid. It was mid. If she would have said this to ELIZA, ELIZA might have did something bad to it. I'm just saying. She's still a rookie. She's going against rookies only until she builds up momentum. She doesn't have the intangibles yet. Then when they was in the jail suits, when they did the face off, to tell the truth, I don't know if we both put on jail suits, but I went. She did do a little stumble in the first round. It was a little, but it was like you couldn't catch it. I went to medical, 23-hour lockdown, no bail too, thinking how the F did my mom give me school clothes and fill our fridge when she was in jail too? Because I can't get $1 in commissary because I'm stuck eating jail food. That was fire. That was insane. That was nice. I can relate to what she said right there. Because I had a family member locked up federal. Um, then she said, it's the reason I was breaking hell loose, melanin deprived, vitamin C deficient. They knew I needed daylight before I ever spawned. You know, daylight spawn. Crazy. He got the daylight got the spawn tattoo on his face. That's why they locked me in a room and took away my access to it. Who the F is you? You stabbed a bee. Now you're gonna have to stab this bee too. I deserve to bounce off some rap star D from a scenic view. I only put that bar because that's what the crowd reacted to. But that's not something that I would say is fire, or I only put it there because that's what the crowd reacted to. Then she said, blade enter, head first, parallel park your face, perfect precision, OCD twitching, gotta make sure the line is straight, that circle you around so fake, ops turn into octagons as soon as I see a side get ate, I'll put a prism in a box, this pressure can make a diamond break. You see how layered that was? That was fire. One to the temple make you one to the temple make you switch faith. Give Lucifer for the devil's dojo. Worship with a sensei. Then we at wherever Pris stay. Brooklyn. It be cage shooting wherever Pris stay. And Rock, he'll get killed with the same bullet. I call him Prince Tay. I'm feeling petty. Ratchet activity is getting messy. Should have said grace. As soon as Remy fed me this plate, now dinner's ready. That was a nice round. Then now we go to PRISTAVIA. PRISTAVIA, she started off with a rebuttal. She's just said she the only hoe who didn't have to wear a waist trainer. Clearly my weight is bigger. Then she said I stabbed some broad. No, she did a slight pause. I stabbed her. And then the crowd went crazy for that bar right there. Then she said, clip longer than your father's trip to the store to get milk. Listen. I know you see black, but like that don't move me. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Because I actually know who my dad is. And I know he didn't go to I was not told that he went to the store to get milk. Like, I know where he was. So that bar didn't affect me how it affected the crowd. Because, you know, that crowd is very easy. That was an easy crowd. You know how New York, they got a different lingo. And then she said, there won't be a round in this battle where you won't see clips. Because I already asked God if I'm supposed to carry the baby. Then give this Christian a sign. Then he showed me fish. Load the fifth. She got a crowd reaction for this simplistic round. This simplistic verse. She got a crowd reaction and she said, got a 9 and a 45. The Deuce, that's my oldest toy. The Drake so big, gotta drag it out like Soldier Boy. Somebody already said that before. She's not the first one to say that. It's new to this crowd because, you know, that rap been on the West lately. So they might not have heard that before. But it's already been said. So you gotta take points off for that. And she said I watched Locks and Dipset verses. And I realized I still got a leg up on a ghost. Or was it a goat? Then she said, out here worried about the battle rap. Instead of your kids, you should be hugging and kissing. Trying to be like Chef Trez. You got 3 of them things at home. They had to rebuttal the system. That was nice. I liked it, that bar. I like that. Rebuttal the system. I feel you on that. I respect that one. Then she said, your father make that Squid Game dad look like an amazing parent. That's based off of the Squid Game dude who won the money at the end. And this man still went back to do it again. Like he was already a billionaire. Why? Why you go back to yelling? Say dumb it down. And that's when I go stupid. I like that. It was so simple, but it was a good one. It was I give that like a 7.5 out of 10. That was nice, but it was not a good matchup against Yoshi G's first round. And then we go to Yoshi G's second round. Let's go to her second round, people. Let's go there. All right. Now, round 2. Yoshi G tries to do a rebuttal, but it was not effective. She said she got the nerve to talk about my father, who's a legend in hip hop. But you knowing that, then what she said after, it didn't really do the full attack. It didn't go through. And she said, shooting above the waist at your hip. No, that's below. Middle to a mug. Then it's in the sunken place. Oh my. You know, I know y'all saw that movie where the black man sitting down. The white woman drinking the tea. She hit him, put the middle against the mug. He went into the sunken place. That was nice. So y'all telling me. So people in the spaces are telling me that PRISTAVIA won this? Blasphemy. And then in the second round, at one time, Sue served the gun titles. They weren't behind her, so she said, "Midnight Madness. Where your leader? Where the F is the belt. Put the money on the floor. We were supposed to up the stakes. Then I'm black until I see the white meat. I'm switching up the race. You gonna wind up in a box or wind up in the cellar. Come on, you ain't even bust a grape. Made from water, seen fitting in the feet of God. Then I can clean the feet for Jesus' sake." That was a layered bar. No crowd reaction. Why? Because after she said that, gun titles pulled up. And they weren't letting her show no love. Then she had a Kazam bar. That should kill you. That should kill a whole legacy. Word to Shaq's son. That was a Kazam reference. Stealer family jewels. They known to embezzle. That was nice. Who you embrace lit, but surfing rocks, stone won't protect you. I'm showing you levels. Who you embrace lit, brace lit, but surf and rock stones won't protect you. I'm showing levels. You from a place that I'm way more popular in. Why I hate tri-state. Loves a thought with a pen. That confirmation in why I'm a win. Look at the footsteps of following in. I beg your pardon. How did PRISTAVIA win this battle? If anybody will want to debate this and try to tell me that Yoshi G did not get robbed from the belt, because we supposed to have, because what Susur said, Midnight Madness. Before y'all battle, y'all choose who judges who. Y'all choose who judges the battle. And then they just threw that out the window when Remy Ma picked up the battle. And they just said, Yoshi ain't winning it. Yoshi, even if she win it, we still not giving her the belt. That's what it feels like they did. And she said, the bait I throw is hooked with a line. I drive sailor boat, D. Fisher, that's known to let it spark. Plus, our Laker coach, Sue Surf is right behind her when she's saying this. Our Laker coach, D. Fisher. Okay. Okay. And then, Pristavia's second round was lackluster. She was saying the most simplest things, and people were going, "Oh my God, this is so amazing! This is the best I've ever seen in my life." Nut huggers, bro. Nut huggers. Only got like a few lines out of that. It was lackluster. She came out with another rebuttal. She said, "This dumb O said she was gonna 30 me. And you came to lose. You said something about my mommy pouch. Yeah, that just lets me know this was a body up front like kangaroos." That is so basic. A body up front like kangaroos? That's so basic. Yes, a kangaroo got a pouch. We need something more intricate. We need more than just guns. Guns and more guns. That's all I'm hearing from this chick. That's it. We don't need simplistic. We don't need straight to the point. We need to have the crowd thinking like, what is that? Like, we need to have them doing research, like understanding that. Oh man. Then she said, "If I catch you in your boo spooning, I'll bend the tip and break up the spoon like lunchroom games." What? Let me say it again. Cause that was so high school. That was so middle school and elementary. If I catch you on your boom, if I catch you in your boo spooning, I'll bend the tip and break up the spoon with a lunchroom game. You know, you get two spoons. Y'all both hitting each other's spoons until one of them breaks, and then whoever breaks loses. That was so booty. That was booty. Garbage. So that's all I had for Pristavia's round. Then we go to Yoshi's third. Let's go to a third. Yoshi's third. Alright. This is the round that I gave for Pristavia. But some people have Yoshi G winning the third. So it's looking like a clean sweep for Yoshi. And she just got robbed. You know. But it's slight work. It's slight work. It's crazy, man. Yoshi G said, "Why y'all still got everything in your mama's name? Get your roll on before I choke you, smoke you. 5 minutes until you give up, turk you. Death in my eyes. I see murder. Free see murder. My nigga, and this 40 gonna hold you down forever. It's official. I don't know who that is, but free you." That's all I gotta say. And she said, "After these hits, go and get your masters, P." Because, you know, she's on the gun titles. She can, like, sell, or she, like, none of the battle rappers, in all actuality, got their masters. Because they're all employees of the leagues that they're under. Because they're signing contracts, they don't own the rights to the lyrics that they're saying unless they have ASCAP. Alright, so then she had a lyrical exercise scheme with the waist trainer. That was all nice. That was all nice and corset. That was all layered correctly. Hustle. And then she also said, "You look 42 dugged out," because I think it was said that Pristavia is like 35. That means this woman is older. So this rookie is older than Surf, but she's a little big sister to Surf. This is beyond me. So Little so Sue Surf has a bigger name, but he's younger than the person that he got on the team. So PRISTAVIA is the oldest out of the whole team. Cause she's 35. I don't want to talk about the other names, but and she said, "Hustle want to vouch for you. There's no return off what she put in. We stuffing hustling. We stuffing hustling backwards. We're gonna stuff hustle in the bag backwards. We're gonna reverse her whole lineage of living. You remember Eve in the garden, grabbing low-hanging fruit? Pico's name was Snoop. If suicide with you, he must see the Cobain in you. That was Kurt Cobain out. This was fire. So you can say 2-1 Yoshi or 30 for Yoshi. I would never say that PRISTAVIA won. Yoshi G won. Give Yoshi G her belt. Stop playing. Stop playing. Then let's talk about PRISTAVIA's. So she started off with saying you told J2 that you don't even like anal. Then somebody in the crowd said this is crazy. How is that crazy? Everybody knows the real Yoshi let ends ride from the back. You lying and cap. What's the point of a shy named Yoshi when a real Yoshi is known for breaking out of a shell? You know how much gas they put behind that bar? That bar was average at best. That bar was at a 4.5. 5 at least. In real life, you can't marry or smash brothers. This is it. This is what she wrote. Throw it in the trash. This material. What? Take yourself back to the gates of the garden with this madness. Like, yes, you've been on URL, but we need better penmanship. I am baffled at what has been given to Remy Ma's stage. Whatever Remy paid you, oh my God. I don't even want to talk about it. You got the money. And work on the cameras, Remy. Work on the cameras because you need better camera work. I shouldn't be seeing no cameraman that close in a battle if we can't get no up close and personal pictures like videos. If he gonna be all up in their faces like that, you need a better editor or something. But that's it. I'm gonna do the other 3 tomorrow with another 3, so I can keep steady on making sure I do 3 videos a day. Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below who you got winning. I got Yoshi G winning. She got robbed. The culture robbed her. Wow. Subscribe. Peace. Peace be with you. We gonna get busy.